And now, folks, it's time.
Petaluma, California, it is now time for your main event to crown a new Phoenix Pro Wrestling champion.
This is it.
We just found out about earlier in the evening when Bobby Hart, due to personal reasons, was not able to make it and had to relinquish the title.
And that's it, folks. The 15 pounds of gold
from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Jeff Cobb.
He is Mr. Athletic, Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb, earlier tonight, was on the wrong end of a decision against the Honor Society. He was the man who went to the finals of the PPW Championship Tournament and lost to Bobby Hart.
Right.
But it was Drake Frost. It was the Honor Society that got involved and kind of put an air of controversy on that title victory. Now he has yet another opportunity, and he's one of 4.
And I feel bad for Mars here because for the last month he's been preparing for Bobby Hart one-on-one. And now he's thrown right back into a 4-way with 3 huge guys.
Introducing next, from Sacramento, California.
And here he comes.
He is the God of War, JR Kratos.
The God of War and his tag partner, Jeff Cobb, who lost earlier tonight, are going to be across from each other as both will now vie for the PPW Championship. Kratos lost in his matchup against the man who got to the semis and lost to Jeff Cobb, and that's Drake Frost. And, well, here comes the man that I think both Cobb and Kratos might target in this match.
Right.
And you can tell they're both
from
looking
the
with
Nabuki-Con
intent.
Dojo, representing the Honor Society, he is Drake Frost.
Without the rest of the Honor Society. No Samurai, no Scoot.
The force of nature has been what his namesake derives. He has been truly one of the best forces in Phoenix Pro Wrestling. And now he has been wanting a shot at this title since it was announced the championship had been created. And he is the man who, more than personally I feel anyone else in this match, he thinks he deserves this belt. And we'll see if he can put his money where his mouth is.
From the moment this belt was announced.
And now it is going to be officially, as a member of Phoenix Pro Wrestling, the debut as a PPW member of the number
From
one
Daly
contender.
City, being accompanied to the ring by Sparky Ballard, he's the Filipino phenomenon, Manny Mars.
Manny Mars outlasted Jeff Cobb. He outlasted Rick Luxury. He outlasted the Nightmare Sin. He became the number one contender for the Phoenix Pro Wrestling Championship. Now, again, a 4-way match. And again, he must take on 3 men much bigger than he to try and come away with the 15 pounds of gold and become the PPW champion.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
Who will it be? Jeff
It's
Cobb,
a lot of belt.
JR Kratos, Drake Frost, or the Filipino phenomenon, Manny Mars. Frost, the biggest man in this match. Mars,
That's saying something.
Mars, who's got some respect going with Jeff Cobb, and he's got a following here. Mars is someone that the fans came to love in his last appearance here in August during the Gold Rush collaboration. And Frost, as he is wont to do, trying to brush off the men in front of him, and he's telling him to go sit in the corner. Oh boy, look at this. Cobb, who's trying to get in Frost's way there. Remember, the relationship between Mars and Cobb strengthened after that 4-way where it looked like Sin was going to get his hands on Mars, and Cobb came to his rescue. And so now we'll see who starts, and why not? JR Kratos was cheated out of his opportunity to move on in the tournament to crown a PPW champion, and he's not going to face the man across from him. It's going to be Mars who tagged himself in, and he's going to try and get himself some of the force of nature.
I mean, Mars is hot for this title shot. This is his shot. He should feel slighted, and so he is coming at it full force.
Mars trying to wheelbarrow here. No, Frost just tosses him aside. And now Kratos is like, you know what? Let me get back in there, young man. And he's like, no, I got this. And now, as Kratos was hoping it was going to start, it's going to be JR Kratos and the force of nature across from each other for the first time in about 2 hours. These two men were a part of the opening tag match where the Honor Society came away with a controversial victory. And there's kind of that aura with that controversy kind of bringing itself into this match. Ooh, nice back leg trip there. Kind of an STO by
STO
JR
dropped down to a
Kratos.
side headlock, trapping the arm now.
We talked about that background that Kratos has picked up over the last few months, especially. Now look at the Anaconda. Look at that.
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier. Kratos and Timothy Thatcher went to train with Yuki Ishikawa at his Battle Arts Academy in Canada.
Looking for the cross arm breaker, but Frost rolls over and is able to get himself loose. Frost is adept on the mat too. We have seen him before, and well, he gets tripped up there. And Kratos, great finds the leg, trying to kind of bend back the ankle a bit there into the knee. And look at that's what I was talking about. Frost moving that weight, 325 pounds over, and now just wrenching
leverage
back.
He's applying, and now he's got Kratos' arm, and Kratos doesn't seem to be able to do much here.
This is well done by Frost here. But Kratos is able to find just a bit of leverage to roll back over, but Frost is in the ropes.
Now it's risky. Kratos has learned these new things, but it can be risky to go in and be over eager to try these new things, get out of your comfort zone. It could leave you open.
Well, he's going right back after the leg and trying to grapevine it again, but Frost trying to squirm out. Now Kratos is going to have to come up from behind, trying to grab a kind of a rear chin lock of sorts. Now he has it and brings him back to a seated position and now wrenches it in. So Kratos, Cobb, Frost, Mars, one of these four will be crowned the new Phoenix Pro Wrestling champion.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Hart had to vacate the title. You never want a title to be won because it was vacated, but there were extenuating circumstances. He could not make it. He had to relinquish the title.
And now Kratos, who at 285, one of the rare times he's actually outweighed in a match, is facing the bigger Drake Frost. And now Frost trying to get to a standing base, does. Some shots to the stomach, breaking loose, and now he pushes Kratos back into his tag team partner from earlier tonight, and Cobb is in, and Frost didn't see it. And so now Cobb laying in the forearms. And now those shots to the stomach. Woo! He lit him up!
That's the chop of the night so far.
Without a doubt.
I'm putting this so far there. There's still, same guys are still in the match.
So Cobb now to the second rope. Ooh, that European uppercut. Diving into Drake Frost. Frost to a knee. The big man staggered. And Cobb laying one in again. And Mars is going to tag himself in and get a shot in on Cobb. So Mars now kicks to the hamstrings. And now into the ropes and lifts him up. But Mars, well done with the Rana. Ducks under another one. Oh, and a sling blade. Manny Mars.
I've never seen such snap on a sling blade.
Yeah. And now Kratos, who was in that corner, tags himself in. Now, this isn't a neutral corner type spot. This is, you go to your corner. You have a designated corner in this match. And so now Kratos with a big deal on Mars. And so Now he charges in. Mars is able to roll out of the way, but he's still hurting a bit. He's going to get up and go to work. Try and make some noise against Kratos in the corner, but Kratos just too big. Sends him back in. And now a chop of his own. Sparky Ballard, the owner of Gold Rush Pro Wrestling, at ringside.
Yeah,
and he's
sure.
cheering on his protege, who is now a full-fledged member of Phoenix Pro Wrestling.
I'm not really sure why Sparky's out here. I know he's affiliated with Mars through Gold Rush, but nobody checked a manager's license. I'm not really sure why he's out
Watch
here.
Kratos. Look at that power from a seated position. Float over. 2 and a 2 count.
Ridiculous.
Wow. Kratos, one of the most impressive wrestlers in the Bay Area, in all of Northern California. That shirt just got thrown in there.
What is Sparky doing there? Tossing
Wheelbarrow.
Mars'
What's
shirt
Kratos got? Oh, my God! A wheelbarrow suplex from a seated position. Oh, 1 count, and Frost breaks it up.
Kratos is in a good spot right here. In a match with 1 pinfall to finish, you want to stay in that ring.
Frost slap tags himself
Slap
in.
tag.
And now Kratos trying to get himself some, but he's been legally tagged out of the match.
Impressive block there by the referee. Keep Kratos back onto the apron.
But that's legal. And so Kratos now has to go to the corner he was tagged out of. But now he's making his way over to another corner. So,
and this is what I was talking about earlier.
Cover.
Mars prepared the last month for
Cobb
Bobby
with the
Hart.
save.
Now suddenly he is against Frost. He's against Kratos. He's against Cobb. And they're all almost taking turns showing off their arsenal on him.
But the other 3 men, as we talked about, is a big headbutt there by Frost. The other 3 men have stakes to the claim of that title, all in different ways. Cobb was in the finals. Kratos was cheated out of his opportunity by the man who's in control now,
Right.
Drake Frost. And Frost, like we said, from day one, was Sir Samurai's influence and his performances. Let's not mince words here.
No.
He had the win earlier tonight. He was super impressive in the victory in August. He is a guy who has earned himself an opportunity here. And Mars, flipping out of the backdrop there, is able to kind of get some shots in here against Frost. Trying to use everything he can. Now a knuckle lock and a chop. He's going to run the ropes. No, Frost catches him. Oh, boy, pump handle caught. And now Frost over the top into a slam. Drake Frost. And now elbows Kratos right into that spot that Frost himself fell into earlier in the night. A little turnaround is fair play there. And now Kratos. What's this? Whoa, we have a fan
What
here.
is happening in the crowd?
Whoa!
What the hell is happening?
A fan trying to get in on Kratos. And
tried to-
Cobb now comes in with a German suplex, but he eats himself a clothesline.
A fan just tried to choke Kratos, and Kratos slapped the hell out of him.
Kratos with a leaping knee. And now a roll-up 1, 2. Wait a minute!
Oh.
That's Samurai!
Oh, my
Samurai with a
God.
shot there for Kratos. And a Shining Wizard by Mars. What the hell was that? Mars ducks under the kick. Frost. He eats the tilt-a-whirl DDT. That's what
the side of
Mars
his
used
head.
to win in August. Now Mars to the top. He's looking maybe the Meteora knee drop. Mars, 1, 2, only a 2 count. What happened? What just happened here? So Kratos,
You had Kratos getting attacked at ringside. You had Cobb getting suplexed. And now Mars is going crazy on Frost. Cobb's still recovering at ringside. I have no idea where Kratos is at.
he's still down. There's Mars up top. Mars leaping. Oh my God! Frost decapitates him. 2, 3, and we have a new champion.
And your winner by pinfall, and new Phoenix Pro Wrestling Champion, the Freak of Nature, Drake Frost.
The force of nature is the champion, and I think we have to give the assist in plain clothes to the Honor Society.
Yeah, Samurai. I didn't see the first fan that attacked Kratos. I saw Samurai. I have no idea who the other guy was that got slapped by Kratos.
But the man who is reigning supreme is Drake Frost. He said it
Said it.
from day one.
He said it since day one.
He's got it. From day one, he's wanted it. He's got it.